Hey guys, what is up? It is No Help, and today I'm going to be bringing you a Tithe farm guide. So recently, they made Hosidius rework, and they made the Tithe farm quite a bit smaller. So ways of actually getting to the Tithe farm is if your house is on Zaya, you can use that, and then just run a bit east, and you'll be at the Tithe farm. Other ways would be using like the Memoirs book or a Xeric's Talisman, or if you have to, you can take a boat to here from Port Sarum and then walk here. But once you've come here you can go ahead and use the minigame teleport Tithe farm and then just teleport right here. Now, why do people play this minigame Tithe farm? You can get farming XP consistently, and that's kind of why most people play it, because farming is one of those skills that you plant something and then you have to wait and then come back later, check it, and that's kind of how you get the XP. And especially for an account like an Iron Man, seeds are very kind of limited resource, so this is a really great minigame for all accounts really, but I would say Iron Man especially. And then some of the rewards you can get from this outfit, which I will be showing you later, are a farming experience boosting outfit, which once you have the full farming outfit, you will have a 2.5% XP bonus in farming from whenever you're wearing it, as well as you can get a seed box, which can hold some seeds for you to save some inventory slots. And you can also get a watering can that has 1,000 charges, I think, but it's not really worth it because you have to recharge it with the points in this game. But yeah, I'm just gonna go show you guys with these 4 seeds basically how to play the minigame. And then I will show you through a full run and see the reward shop. So basically, when you do come in here, I can't leave right now or I'll lose my seeds and stuff, but I will show you like what to do once you actually get in here. Basically, you loot a table and you take your seeds, there's a different categories of seeds. So you can start this at 34 farming and you can take those seeds. 54 you get the next one, and at 74 you get the last tier of seed, which I guess would give you the most XP. Yeah, so basically what you do in this minigame, I'm only going to do it with 4 seeds just to show you guys. Basically what you do is there's cycles. So what you want to do is you want to plant the seed in any of the patches, it doesn't matter, and then put some water on it. And then you just do that continuously, and you have to wait for these patches to go. If you have Runelight, it really helps because it'll have like a little timer there. I don't think that is on the regular client, but I'm pretty sure that's a Runelight plugin, so it really helps. It really helps you for like if you're like far distances, because usually you do it with way more than 4 at a time. So yeah, what you do now is basically just wait for this little blue circle to fully go through, and then it will enter its next cycle. And I think there's 3 cycles that you need to go through, and then you obviously harvest the plant. So this is almost done. It's on its 2nd cycle now, and we can go ahead and water it again. So the first time you have to plant, then water it. The 2nd time and 3rd time you just have to water. So very simple minigame, honestly. Yeah, so as you can see, it's on its 2nd cycle now, and then it has a little timer again, and that's kind of the time you have to water it again. So I have to actually wait now, because you're supposed to be doing more than 4 at once. It just happened that I had 4 seeds, so I thought it would be the perfect time to show you guys basically how the minigame works and how you should play it. And yeah, you just water, and then wait, and water it again. I'll be showing you like a method that I found out to make it a lot faster and make them so they don't die. Now that's another thing. If you don't get to them on time to water them, they will die. And in this game particularly, I let a couple die. So yeah, that's not good at all. You don't want them to die because you will lose out on a lot of XP and a lot of points. As you can see in the top here, I have 19 points. I'm not sure how many you get per game, but definitely getting all 100 of the fruits will make you get a lot more points. So basically it's on its last little cycle here. I just use the water on it again and then wait for the last ones here. and then they should be on their final cycle, which is the harvest cycle. And then that's where you get a little bit of farming XP, and then you actually collect the fruit itself. So I will go ahead and finish this last cycle, and then I'll show you guys the reward shop, and then I will show you a full run and what you can expect to actually get. So keep in mind, I am 75 farming, so I mean, I'm not too high of a level in farming really. I'm just actually going for the outfit right now, so I thought it'd be a perfect opportunity to make a little quick video guide for you guys on the Tithe farm. Honestly, I really like it. It's a lot better than some of the other mini games as well, and especially that you can get farming XP consistently. It's kind of cool. It's something RuneScape 3 doesn't even have, so I think it's really unique to old school, and I actually personally love it. So yeah, once this is on its last stage, right there, all you have to do is harvest. You only get 23 XP. I'm not sure if the lower tier ones might get a little bit less, but very simple. And see, I'll show you on this one. If you don't get to the plant before this green timer goes through, the crop will actually die. So that's really not too good. You don't really want to make any of the crops die, especially because you will lose out on quite a little bit of points. So actually in this game, 10 of my fruits died, which is really unfortunate. Just because I wasn't really paying attention. Like, I'm watching a movie right now and things like that. One thing that's very, very useful here is the lunar spell. Which one is it here? It is called Humidify. You need Dream Mentor. That's the... I actually switched to lunars thinking that you didn't need Dream Mentor. But once you have 68 magic and completed Dream Mentor, you can use Humidify. And what that basically does, it just saves a little bit of time. Not necessary, but you can just cast Humidify and fill all of your watering cans up again. That's all that does. If you don't have Humidify, you can just use your watering cans on the barrel of water that's right here to fill them up again. So it's really not too big of a deal. I recommend you take about 8, 9, 10 watering cans, really. I think most people take 8, but I just like to take one extra one just because, you know, sometimes you run out of them and it just, you know, it's just easier to do it that way. So let's go ahead and cash these 90 fruits in. To do that, all you have to do is deposit them in the sack here. And as you can see, I gained 30k farming. And yeah, so that's not too bad at all. And I'm not sure, we had 19 points, so we gained, what, 16 points, which, I mean, it's not terrible. So this is the start of the minigame. When you first enter this door, you unlock the ability to teleport here with the minigame's teleport. Not too much really in this room. There is the farmer and the seed table. I'm not sure, is there something upstairs? I've never been upstairs here. What does she do? I'm not sure, maybe it's for a quest or something, but nothing up here really. So all you have to do is, if it's your first time, this guy will talk to you and be like, do you know what to do? But all you have to do is click rewards here, and I have 35 points. So as you can see, you can buy the farmer's hat, the torso, the legs, and the boots, which is the full farmer's outfit. You can buy the seed box here, which is a lot of points, so that might take a long time to get. This is the watering can I was talking about that will hold, I think it's 1,000 charges. Really not necessary, honestly, because the method that I'm going to be showing you guys you need multiple watering cans, so I don't really think maybe this could be useful for taking outside of the mini game and using it on patches and stuff, but I don't even water my patches anyways. So I mean, if you're an elitist and a completionist, you can grab that. And one of the last things is auto weed. I'm actually going to be buying this probably after the farming outfit. Not necessary, but it's really useful. Basically, it'll auto weed your patches so you don't have to rake them ever again. So it's kind of awesome, especially for tree runs, even herb runs. Sometimes you're like, you forget your compost or whatever, you go back to the tool leprechaun, take out your compost, and then you realize there's some weeds, you have to go back, get the rake. Kind of cool reward here. And then you can also buy compost, super compost for 5 points. That's pretty expensive. And grape seeds. So that's pretty much the reward shops in a whole. I mean, if you did this to like 99 farming, maybe it'd be worth it to buy super composts and stuff like that, but definitely farmer's outfit, auto weed, and seed box is the necessary ones to unlock. So all you have to do to actually start is search the table here and then select the seed that you want. I'm obviously going to go for the level 74 seed. You grab 100 for time and then you open the door and you're in the mini game, there is a tool leprechaun here, so you will need a spade and a seed dibber, and then obviously watering cans as well. And gear that you're gonna want to bring. Oh, you also get this little bucket. You can just drop that, and they just give it to you every single time. But gear you're gonna want to bring, honestly, just bring graceful or any weight reducing gear. I have none of that because, you know, doesn't really matter, honestly, to me. Run energy, you sort of need it here, but it just regenerates over time as well, so it's not necessary at all. You can just wear whatever you want, really. So I wouldn't wear like fucking crazy like armor or anything, because that will weigh you down, but you can just wear like whatever. Like, let's see how much I weigh now, like 11 kilograms, not too big of a deal. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick run of the game, and I'll show you guys my advice and tips, so see you in a second. Okay, so pay close attention to what I'm actually doing right now. So the way you want to do this so none of the crops die is you need multiple watering cans. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what happens if you try to use the same watering can. So what you want to do is plant the seed, use the watering can, plant the seed, use the watering can, like that again. The first time when you're doing this, it doesn't really matter. You can use the same watering can over and over because it's a different click delay. But I'll show you the patches that you're actually going to want to do. You're going to want to do these two and then one more, actually. If you can get the one more in, it would be holy shit, we might not get it because I'm clicking so bad, but it is worth it because you can get some extra points in and do it a little bit faster. So just go ahead and plant them all, and I'll meet you when it is the second cycle. For demonstration purposes, I'm just going to do the 4 patches because I don't want any of them to die on video. That would be kind of embarrassing. So what I'm going to show you is the multiple can method now. So what you want to do is if you use this can and then use this can again, there will be a delay. Actually, there wasn't there, which is kind of funny, but for the most part, there will be a delay. Like if I try to do that now, it's not going to register. So what you want to do is use multiple buckets so it's acting like it's a different action. So just click on a random bucket every time, a different one, and then you can just like right when you do that, you can plant. If you see what I mean, you right away can just obviously just click the next plant without there being a delay. If I tried to use the same bucket right now, nothing would happen. So see, it doesn't actually water it. So you want to use different buckets every time. So it's like the game thinks you're using a different item on another thing, which you pretty much are. It is a different actual item, so it just registers quickly and you'll be able to run a lot faster and get this done without any of them dying. Now if you're really feeling like you're getting good at the game, you can use this 5th patch here, which I've been trying out, but it seems to me that sometimes like there is a delay or something. I click the wrong bucket, and it's almost exactly perfect timing when you do that. Doing the 4 patches is pretty chill. I would do the 4 patches until you kind of learn more about the game. So yeah, just stick to the 4 patches until you kind of get confident that none of them will die, and then if you're feeling risky, go to the 5th patch. I'm sure there's people that can do like 6 patches or something like that, but yeah, for the average person, the 4 patches is honestly fine, and it won't take you too long at all. So honestly, really good minigame. I really like pretty much all the new things they've added to old school that haven't been on RuneScape 3, like the birdhouse runs, all of Fossil Island, really. Honestly, Zaya, I didn't like it when it was first released, but they've made it a lot better now, and it's really getting to be one of the better things to do in the game. And it's kind of cool that they're making these updates and things like that. Like, it's cool that you can train farming like passively now, and especially for Iron Man and things like that. It's really cool. As you can see, I got that 30k XP drop. I can't wait to see what it is when I have 100 full plants for sure. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you learned something new. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great day.